If you're a new content creator, sometimes pressing record can be the easy part. But there's more that goes into making a video for YouTube. What do you do before and what do you do after you press record? That's what we're going to talk about today on this episode. So let's get into it. Hey there everybody, this is Mike, this is Low Def Media, and like the intro said, today we're going to talk about what I think are the 3 basic steps for new content creators. Because you'll see a lot of videos that say, hey, you need to go out there and press record and you need to start before you're ready, and those are all true. You need to do those things, but it's good to have a game plan. And if you stick around to the end, I'll even throw in my recommendation for the best YouTube or vlogging camera for new creators. All right, so let's get into number 1. The first thing is to have a plan. Know what you're gonna say. Now, I don't mean script it out, but before you hit that record button, you've gotta know what you're gonna say. What is your topic gonna be? What are you trying to relay to your audience? And so what I like to do beforehand is jot down some notes. Now, I'm not big on writing everything out and scripting my videos, but what I do is an outline, and I get very familiar with my topic. And so for new creators, that's invaluable. So before you hit that record button, take down some notes, really know what you're gonna say and be comfortable with it before you hit the record button. Now, once you've got that done, that leads us to our second point, and that's know your gear. Before you press record, you need to know how to use your camera. And it probably pays to understand how your audio works and to test that a couple times to make sure that you're getting the results that you want. Because nothing is more frustrating than finding a topic and really get excited about sharing it, then fleshing that out and getting your outline ready, sitting down, you've got your lights set up, your camera's set up, you've got your microphone, you press that record button, only to find out that something didn't go right. Your audio wasn't plugged in, your audio levels are too high or too low. Any number of things can go wrong once you press that record button. So, know your equipment, understand how it works to get the most out of it, and then always do a couple trial runs, because you just want to make sure that's all dialed in before you try to record your finished product. All right, so we've talked about an outline, we've talked about our equipment. Now you've recorded what you want your audience to see. What's the next step? Step number 3, and that's knowing how to edit. What is your vision for your video? So this will probably be the part that takes most of your time, because recording, if it's a topic that you're very familiar with and passionate about, that can go by pretty quickly. You figure the average video is anywhere from 3, maybe 5, some even 8 minutes and longer, but that edit could take 30 minutes, an hour, 2 days, depending on exactly how you want it to look. So what I recommend is, 1, find an editor that fits you and your needs. Whether that's a paid editor or a free one, find one that you feel comfortable with and that will help you render the result that you're looking for. And then have a vision for what you want that video to look like. Whether you're going to do transitions or do a lot of graphics, whatever. Just make sure you have a vision so that when you go into the editing process, it doesn't take any longer than it needs to. So the 3-step process, just to recap, not a very long video today. First, know your topic, maybe do an outline, maybe write out a few thoughts before you press record. Then 2, know your equipment, your camera, your microphone, know where to place lights, and do a couple trial runs. And then lastly, your video editor. make sure that it's one that suits your needs and that you're comfortable with and that you know how to use. And it always pays to have a vision for what you want your video to look like. Now, what is that camera that we talked about at the beginning? The one that I recommend for new content creators? Well, it's this one right here. It's the Sony ZV-1F. Let's see, yep, there we go. This is the one that I recommend because in my experience, this particular camera, it checks all the boxes for new creators. It's 4K, has external audio, has the flip out screen, it already has a mount on the bottom, the 1/4-20, so you can fix it to a tripod, or like I have here, a desk stand. It's great for photos, and it's great for video. And it's got a lot of those other features that you see in the ZV-1F that content creators have really come to appreciate. So, for the lower price point, this is the most bang for the buck. So if you're new to content creation, you want to get away from that cell phone, I recommend the Sony ZV-1F. Well, hey, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out the channel, watch my video, and if you like this kind of content, hey, become a subscriber. And if you like today's video, hey, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up and add a comment down below so we can, keep the dialogue going. That's all I got for you today. So, hey, this is Mike. This is LoadF Media saying we will see you in the next one.